Good evening, campers, and welcome back to Surviving Mars, Bristol Colony, Episode 9. I'm Commander Exorcist, and when we last left our colony, we had experienced a little bit of a resource shortage, and so we had some problems. We actually had a drone controller go down, this one right here, which affected a lot of stuff. So, yeah, we've got to continue researching and getting some things online. Let's see here. We are 10 hours away from actually being able to manufacture our own drone hubs, which is nice. And we're going to have to start looking at jobs. We've got 14 available residential slots. We're hurting on water production. And I wonder if that's do we have a, I wonder if we have evaporator down or not. It's kind of strange that we're hurting for water. I don't see anything that's... Oh, so we've got one moisture evaporator on the way. We really need this. I really need this fixed. I mean, we've got the parts for it, and that small electronics factory. Wow, there's a lot of people at the casino. My goodness. I'm really surprised by how much these amenities are being used. What's our nursery look like? Good there. And then our science, our research center should all be open. There we go. Yeah. So we really need our drone hub fixed over here. Hopefully one of these guys will get to it soon. We're still having trouble generating the rare metals. So we're generating 2.1, but we need more than that. Yeah, so our budget is hurting at the moment. But that's okay. These are minor setbacks in the days of colonizing and living on Mars. This is what happens. Things happen. So we got nobody working at the diner. Nobody working at the grocery. So just making sure that everything here has... You know, we don't need a night shift here. We got plenty of medics. And if I remember correctly, I think I had to manually assign some of those people to that role because they just kept going off in other directions. So it's weird. Have medics trying to work in places that, you know, they really shouldn't be working, and that really kind of brings down their morale, and it makes things harder on the colony. You know what? So, where is my gatherer here? He's out here, isn't he? So he's gathering metals. So you come here. Get these resources. We're going to steal this drone. I haven't done this yet. Let's see if this works. I know I can. Alright, so you've got the resources here. Oh, pick that up.
Research complete.
Oh. Trying to see where's the closest. Do I have a closest general storage? I guess I don't. So let's fix that real quick, because that's probably part of our issue. Is I just need a universal. There we go. So I do 2 of these. Hopefully that'll fix that. And then let's grab this little drone. Hey, where are you going, buddy? No, 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 no. Stop. Get back here with my electronics. So that somebody can pick them up and fix my drone controller. All right. Okay. So, still waiting on exports there, but we are fully refueled. Fully refilled here. Hey, and we've got a little bit of the rare metals. So we got drone hubs are done. So that's excellent there. Let's see here. Yeah, let's work on our battery optimization. I really like the technology that gives me new things, like new buildings and the what, but I mean, sometimes you need sometimes you just need what you currently have to be much more efficient. And now we have our water evaporator, so let's get that set up.
A colonist has died.
What? No! Oh no! No, that's not good. Oh no. They couldn't take it anymore. Severely stressed. Okay. I'm gonna try to figure out what's up with that then. Pipes.
We have a food shortage.
We do?
Our colonists are starving.
Okay, yeah, we got a problem here. So oh, that's not good. Nope, nope, nope. Well, there's food over here. Let's move. And they're the ones with the farms. Really? No. I don't like that I can only assign... one work shift for those. I don't like that.
We have a food shortage.
Yes, I know, and there's nothing I can do about it right now. All right, let's get this. All right, so our water evaporator should go up, and that should fix our oxygen issue. How do we have a food shortage? So, we don't have any shuttles at the moment, but something's weird here.
We have a food shortage.
Yeah, I know. gather food and bring it here. Get resources. And deliver resources. I mean, if I've got to do this manually, I will. But I don't understand why. Drop what you're carrying, bro. Okay. Right. And that one. Wow, we had a suicide, and now we've got starving colonists. This is not a good way to start this episode. My goodness.
We have a food shortage.
Wait a minute, but there's food sitting right there. Alright. Where is that resource collector? Here we go. Yeah, I want you to load the resource food and deliver it here. Nope. Oh, I guess I gotta wait on him to pick it up. That's no good. I wonder if that has anything to do with the disabled drone hub that's over there, which is why that dome wasn't being serviced properly. Well, that's no good.
Research complete.
All right, so low G drives. Let's see here. Not really seeing anything at the moment, but let's go with this. So anything to reduce the load on our... What is that here? What am I missing? Our drone setup is just really broken at the moment. And that wasn't enough water. So let's disable this building and that one, because we do not need it. Let's disable this one. Oh, wait, that's not the one. This one. It's broken. So generating plenty of metals. Now this one. Unload your resource there. And that should fix our starvation issue. Oh no, the casino is broken. Holy crap. This is a disaster. Like, we were doing so good for the first few episodes, and these last two have just been a nightmare. You know, one of the hardest parts of surviving Mars, beyond the survival part, is not rage quitting. It's finding the will to go on is a big part of it. All right, so we finally got some food being delivered. It's just crazy that our food isn't getting delivered there, which means, so Let's do this. I kind of have a solution for that. Will a landing pad fit here? It sure will. Oh, that's a tight fit. So let's put a landing pad out here and a couple of the universal depots just off to the side. And then we'll put some more specific food storage. Yeah, right here is fine. Oh. Food depot. Here we go. And that should be good for now. And so what we'll do is we'll order our next passenger rocket from Earth, and we'll make sure that it lands there to be able to offload food, because I'm kind of concerned with our food production too, because all right, so let's see here. Yield, slow growth. That's probably going to have to be it, though. Let's see what we got here on our farms. Low yield and grow slowly. Okay. So we'll go with potatoes and wheat. And over here, let's go with potatoes and seed crops. Wow, we're running out of water. That's not good. And this dome here, this dome out in the middle of nowhere seems to be the biggest culprit when it comes to this stuff. Oh, we've got a rocket ready to go. Let's get it out of here. Being cleared. So it looks like they're taking care of the rocks that are out there. So our next, oh, there it goes. There goes one of our rockets back to Earth. Thank you for visiting Mars. We've got starving colonists, people that are extremely stressed out, a problem with our water generation. Let's see here. Another moisture evaporator. And let's bring some more drones out here. Yeah. More drones. And we'll land it out here. So that, because I think this area out here needs a little bit of TLC. Because it's too far away from a lot of this stuff. And the drones don't seem to be... They don't seem to be catching on that they've got responsibilities out on this side of the colony. And I think that's what's affecting kind of the mood out here. I mean, they're doing well over on this side with the concrete extractor. That's great. Yeah, there's some serious food issues too, which switching to the new crops, we might be able to solve. Hopefully he'll solve some of that issue. Or else we're in deep trouble very early on, because it is only Sol 45. Today's radio selection is Mars Lifestyle Radio. A little bit of island music still, because you know. There's lots of surfers on Mars. Things are running well. We've just got to find a way to get things aligned properly. Man, I really wish that wasn't here. I really wish I could move it. I'd really like to build another electronics factory here. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look real quick. Let's see here. So no filter. So let's take a look at our, we've got gardens and parks. Problematic colonists. Okay, we've got quite a few people that are having some issues. Let's check out our Jacques is one of our sexy members of our expedition. Let's put a park down here. Let's put a pond, because I didn't realize we had a vacant spot there, and you know, aesthetics are important, especially on Mars. Okay, we've got 16 left until we're ready to bring that rocket back to Earth, and I really need to prioritize this landing strip over here. So, hey, I think I forgot to say it at the beginning, but if you like these playthroughs, surviving Mars, experiencing different stories of colonies, if you just like hanging out with me, like and subscribe to the channel. I do these pretty regularly. So each one of these episodes, I try to portray these as this is a realistic playthrough. I mean, no min-maxing, no crazy mods. This is surviving Mars as you would go and buy it off of Steam or GOG. And yeah, it's just hanging out at night and playing the game and kind of seeing what we can do. We are in serious trouble though when it comes to our water generation. So hopefully our evaporator will show up here soon, and that will take care of us. If not, I'm gonna have to start finding things that take water and shut them down. Because I can't, we just can't afford it right now. I'm not really sure what. It looks like a lot of it's being taken up though. Okay. Looks like a lot of it's being taken up by our farms, which is fine. We need those farms. We need that food, but still, we've got to do something about our water generation, or we're not going to make it much longer. And this is not something that the general population of the colony would know. So the Colonial Council, which would run this colony, would not tell the members of the general public that we're hurting for water. Because the last thing you want is panic on Mars. And there goes our next rocket. Let's watch it take off. Yeah, you wouldn't want your people panicking, because they would then consume more resources. Because panic, anxiety, it increases the demand for water, food, and other things. So we need to try to keep people as calm as possible. And we are researching mega storage. Yes, mega storage. 3 sols, and we will have access to mega storage. We won't have it on this episode, but by the next episode, we will have the capacity to build mega storage centers, and those are amazing. So we'll be able to get rid of a lot of these tanks here. So the keys, so look, this takes metal. A lot of these things take resources. And so we need to get rid of a lot of these. I can get rid of all these tanks and replace it with a single mega storage water tank. So really excited about that. Really excited. So there we are, Bristol colony, looking sharp. And our probe has arrived. So we're going to set it down over here so that it can pop out all of those drones and we can go back to work. This guy out here got nothing to do. Carrying nothing, no orders, no particular destination. Okay. There's our... Oh no, we've got a malfunctioning drone. We've got a couple of Oh no, they were too close to the landing zone. Ugh. Man, if it is not one thing, it's another. All right. So let's get our... Whoops. Let's get our evaporator working. I think that's how it goes. Is that how we did it? There we go. Hopefully that will... How much are these producing? Oh man, we're going to need more of those. We might be able to even it out at the moment. Ah, look at him repairing his little buddy. No, I'm going to pause real quick because I haven't done this in any of the others. But that's a good candidate for... That's a good candidate for a thumbnail. Because it's kind of representative of what we've been going through in the last few episodes. This colony started out nice and easy and just relaxing and sitting back and listening to music and building the colony and enjoying the story, and now we are facing several existential issues. Our water production. Alright, we're up to 13. So that's better. So we're kind of balanced out. We're still going to lose water, so we've got to bring one more evaporator. I'm going to wait until we earn some money, and then we'll probably bring another cargo pod to Mars. So we've got... Let's see here. So how many rooms do we have? So we got 15 vacant slots, so we can bring more people. We need scientists. I'll turn this back on now that we've got... We need scientists. We need engineers. We need a lot of geologists. A lot of geologists. So we need scientists, engineers. And they look happy. Ah, there's our little pond. Looking good. Is this girl happy? I can't live like this. -10 comfort. Well, she's an alcoholic. Okay. Ah, I lost her. So you can activate a camera that'll just follow your colonist around. So if you're curious what your colonist does throughout the day, you hit this little button, and now we will follow our selected colonist on their journey throughout the day. Get to see what they do, and she's going to go to work. We can't go inside and watch that. So, okay then. That was fun. We're still down on our water. bring 2 of them then. Hopefully we won't see any more starvation issues in this dome. So I need to make sure our domes are named correct. So we got Bristol 1, 2. Yeah, we never did name this one. So, and then Bristol 3. And we still have goals. You know, we're struggling. We're trying to find the right balance of resource generation. Our goal is to have a medium dome set up here at some point, extend our infrastructure. Right now, we just don't have the resources to be able to do that. Let's go ahead and do a passenger rocket. No tourists, and do we have specializations? Yes. Geologists. Basically, I'd like to have a whole rocket full of geologists. Is there anybody else waiting? It's a lot of engineers. Geologist. There's another one. And we'll bring some engineers. All right. So Exodus is returning to Mars with 12 more colonists, and that is going to be the max that we can bring for now until we fix a lot of the stuff that's going on in the colony and get our resource generation up. And yeah, and we're going to have to build another dome. We'll need another dome. Most likely we're going to build a barrel dome. Most likely it's going to be one of these. So, and it'll probably be out here. The only thing I don't like about that is it's pretty far away from everything else. So it would be really nice to have shuttles. We don't have that technology yet. Mega storage, let's see here. 3 sols away from getting mega storage, so that'd be cool. Oh, really? Look at this. We've already lost our workers. Why do we not have a first shift? What happened to our first shift workers? So we're approaching 25% of our terraforming for our temperature raising on Mars, so that's good. When we hit 25%, that's when we'll start to see notifications that our terraforming is actually working. And I believe, I may be wrong, I think that it affects, I think the higher the temperature, the more of these greenhouse gas plants we need. So like this is not going to be enough to push us to 100. It might be, but it's going to take an extremely long time to do it. So, all right. And let's see here. Get all those resources and bring them back here. Yeah, that works. So we've got our gatherer leaving on assignment. It looks like it has eyes too. There she goes. There's one of our little drones doing his work. And here in just a few minutes, we'll have our next supply pod arrive. Have they cleared out the old one? Yeah, good. I think by having a rocket here and here is going to help us in terms of managing our overall resources. And all right, so we're better. That's looking much better in terms of crop production. Wow, 55? 5 sols. That's still good, though. much better than what we were doing. Oh, and forgot to do that over here. Microgreens. Sure, let's just do that. Small changes. Oh, we are looking good here. 23% on our terraforming. Just on the temperature, though. That doesn't take in, that's not the water requirements or the vegetation or the atmospheric changes, because we have to build some some kind of magnetic disruptors or something that helps to stabilize Mars' atmosphere. Because that's one of the issues with terraforming Mars, is you can't just raise the temperature. If you want to terraform the planet, you can raise the temperature, and that will create the potential for liquid water on the surface. But there's also the requirement for things like, a thicker atmosphere, because, any of like significant oxygen production is just going to kind of leak out into space from the thin atmosphere. So you have to and Mars doesn't have the active core like Earth does, and so that's one of the things that would have to be done. There's a lot of good information out there, a lot of studies that have been done about what it would really take to change the atmosphere of Mars. It would take a lot of work, raising the temperature and then finding ways to basically create an electromagnetic field around the planet to reinforce the atmosphere. And so that's hopefully what we're going to get to do later on. That's assuming our colony lives long enough to get to that level. And here comes our next. Oh no, that drone, he's too close. Yep, he got caught. Poor guy. Oh yeah, and that's really not helping our metals extractor over here either, is it? So now we've got 2 water evaporators, and we need to find a way. Well, let's just extend it out a little bit. It's kind of cool, actually. Part of this is going to be for aesthetics, so let's bring this out here and link it up there, and then that one the same way. That one the same way. Okay, and then we want to bring out our power connectors.
Funding received.
All right, 200 million. Yay. At this point, I'll take anything. I like how that's looking. That's kind of cool. So that's like a field of water evaporators. So these 2 should put us over the requirement, at least to get us back on our balanced scale. But I am concerned with more colonists showing up. Hopefully the buildings are under enough pressure that more colonists won't increase the demand, but we'll see. I'm about to find out if that's the catalyst or if it's actually the buildings. See what we got here. All right. Moving along slowly. Last little bit. Tiny little pieces to get us connected back to the grid. And we've got our next rocket that's almost here, which will be good because it'll be bringing a lot of food as well, in addition to our next batch of colonists. There we go. And we're finally out of balance for our water production. And so the next evaporator that goes online should put us back over. Okay, finally. Yes. All right. It's not ideal, but that's where we're at. I was going to say that does not seem to be doing very well. Do we have... I thought we had a water deposit out here. We do. And I'm wondering if it might be worth tapping into. The problem is that when you start extending out this far without any major support structure like domes and other things, all we need is a meteor shower to come in, and the meteor shower will most likely target this area, and we'll lose our water source. At the moment, it may be our best option. Let's see, what's out here? Yeah, I don't see any. Oh, there's one right there. So the possibility of one here, which this actually would be a great place for a dome right here. It's a nice vista. Oh, and it actually does have a vista. So that would be a comfort boost, and we'd have access to water supply. So we could run a pipe out here and a drone controller. And I'm wondering, let's see here, domes. Oh, we've got a medium dome. I mean, we could put a medium dome right there on the backside. That'd be kind of interesting. It needs a lot of resources. We'd almost have to build a second setup over here to start collecting concrete and other things. So we'll look at that as a possibility down the road. Because we can start kind of like we did with this colony with a Stirling generator. So we could set up over here with a Stirling generator. It's a high resource too. That's very low. What's this one? Low. Okay. So it'd be low production from them, but at least it would be something. The only reason I would probably put a dome up over here, at least initially, is to make sure that my piping system fit through the canyon. Here we go, our first rocket touching down at its new location on the new landing pad. That's our food production. Wow. So things are calm and tranquil at the moment. We don't have a major crisis, which is good. We're not in the best of conditions. We could be better. I think we've got to start looking at assignments, because I'm not sure if we're just not generating what we need because people are in the wrong specialties or what. Or it could be that we've been, we've had this dome out here that hasn't had really any major support, and now That's all about to change. We've got our colonists coming out, and we've got a bunch of new of food coming. Let's see here. And like I said, we're not going to get to...
New colonists have arrived.
Welcome, everyone. There they are. Welcome to Mars, everyone. We're glad to have you with us, as we have jobs that need to be done. Hopefully we'll start seeing some of these jobs fill up. We're doing really, really well on our metals production. Scientists, a little bit of a boost from our scientific... Oh, we got genius colonists? Okay. Nice. And it'll take a few minutes for the new colonists to kind of find their place. Can we shut down one of those, and hopefully some people will come over here and work. Shut down a night shift there. I'm not sure we even have a real need for that. Oh, wow. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Got 112 food that will be unloading from there. So we've got to, I think I'm going to have to... I don't want to raise the school. I really don't want to raise the school. But I might have to raise something to get electronics, because we're kind of in desperate need of electronics production. Let's see here. We're so much out of room. We're so out of room for things. But I really need electronics, so I don't know. If push comes to shove and I absolutely need, I might have to raise the school. I don't want to. There's a possibility. I don't want to build another dome, because it's just a drain on our resources at this point. And it's not really necessary. So, alright, so our water production is back up where it should be. Mega storage will be done soon, which will be excellent for our economy, because we will be tearing these down. A lot of these water tanks are going to be coming down, because what we'll do is we'll put water tanks out here most likely, and then we'll put O2 tanks along here. And at least with a colony this size to start off, we're only going to need 4, if that, to keep us going for a while. So once we get that set up, that'll be awesome. Let's see. Polymer's good. The food is not going to show up as far as the generation transitions until we get our first crop yield, which we should be getting. Oh, what? Okay, I thought I had selected that one too, but I guess not. I gotta admit, the last 2 episodes of this playthrough have been stressful. We had the drone issue, the drone hub issue that went down. and it didn't seem like it wanted to be fixed, and now we had the starvation. We lost 2 colonists, I believe, on this run, and so it's just not been the best. But that's one of the things when it comes to surviving Mars is kind of working through the challenges and finding ways to push forward. Is it ideal? No. Is this playthrough going to be ideal? Absolutely not. We could get to episode 10 and then just everybody die for whatever reason. Meteor storm or dust storm. We've been fortunate at the moment to not have to deal with a lot of that stuff. But, you know, there's danger on Mars. A lot of potential reasons that your colonists could take their last breath. So, yeah, we've just got to be patient with it. But like I said, it's been stressful, but it's been fun. It's nice to see our little slice of the galaxy coming to life. So we're at 67% on our mega storage, so we will have that on our next sol. And then we are almost, here we go, we're almost to 25%.
Milestone achieved.
Yes. So we got a terraforming progress. Look at that. Oh, I can't wait. That's going to be so cool. Okay, it did. So it has reduced...
Resources are low.
It has reduced the speed in which we will be raising the temperature. So we won't see any significant progress with terraforming for a while. Do I have a prefab? Have that? Oh, that's okay. That's 6,000. That's a little bit of work. So let's order some machine parts. So we're starting to generate a little bit more on our rare metals
Anomaly
extractor. Oh wow, it's been a while since we had notice of an anomaly. Let's get out there and explore it. As we are from orbit. You can see our tiny little slice of Mars spinning down there. 3 domes. Oh, and that's jumped us forward. So we're just 11 hours away from completing our research on mega storage. And I don't think that mega storage is very expensive. Like, I don't think it's very expensive at all. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just costs concrete, or it might cost a little bit of metals for them, but it's not a lot. It'd be nice if we could upgrade those. What about this water extractor over here? Nope. It can't be upgraded either. So we're kind of stuck with what we have. But I think that in the next playthrough, we are going to have to start branching out. Because we're already back down to just kind of balanced. So I think we'll start, since we've already expanded out this way, I think we will start by expanding outwards and building a new drone hub out there. and then hooking that up and getting a water extractor going. And we'll just link it up to our piping system here. It's a risk, but it's something we're going to have to do if we want to make sure that our colony is going to continue to thrive. Power is not an issue. Oxygen is not an issue. It's just our water demand has been a little bit crazy. Let's check our food. Oh, wow. We're generating one food. So we've got an alcoholic botanist, Brandon Jr. Good God. No wonder we're not getting any food. We've got alcoholic Brandon running things. We've got a workaholic over here. Okay, so these guys are kind of making up for drunk Brandon over here. Jeez. All right, so let's turn these back on. Oh, no, that grocer. Okay, yeah, they're big consumers of food. We'll keep that down for the moment. Yeah, we haven't researched zero space computing yet. We should start seeing some new technologies appearing. Scientists and botanists. Actually, let's get rid of this and let's put let's put Stirling generators down, because we need to boost our physics as well, because we're going to have to come up with new ways to generate power and new ways to store power, because a lot of these are early tech. Like these battery units are early tech, so we'll be able to replace those. Like there's a tech that we can research later that I'll be able to nuke every one of these batteries here and replace it with like 4 of those items. So we just need to start researching some of that. We are almost to mega storage. Almost there. So we are going to make it to mega storage. We're going to stick around on this episode at least until mega storage is done. It's got an hour left, but I think we'll be down around a little bit more. We'll wait till the next episode before we start actually building our mega storage, but we will have the technology here in just a moment.
Anomaly found.
A routine scan of the perimeter has detected an unidentified object within immediate proximity of the colony. Data logs confirm it.
Research complete.
Yes. A black cube has appeared near the colony? What? So, I'm not happy about this. I'm not sure I want to investigate that. I really don't know what that is. So before we go, I'll show you guys. So now we've got large water tanks. Check out these things. Yes. Oh, our little probes here. We've also got large O2 tanks. So, and these are going to go right here. But we will take care of that in the next episode. And so here we are. We've expanded our our water production by necessity because we had to bring in several pods and several prefabs. We spent a lot of money on this episode. The last couple of episodes have been very stressful because they've been a lot of kind of crisis management. But now that we're starting to get some new tech, hopefully we'll be able to offset some of that. And we're going to have to reach out and tap into a new water source as well. Got a couple of things that we need to address for if our colony is going to continue to grow, because we're already at 3 domes and bursting at the seams. We need more people to be able to harness some of the stuff from these sites. So yeah, it's been an interesting ride, and I'm looking forward to where it goes. So this has been Bristol Colony. This is episode 9. We are at Sol 48. And we have about 120 colonists. No more room to bring. We could bring 8 people here, but that's not enough. It's not really worth the investment to bring a rocket with that many people in it. So where's Bristol going to go from here? I don't know. Will it make it? I don't know. We're going to do our best to try, though, because the goal is to survive. We're not looking to destroy the place on purpose. But Mars is not very forgiving. And so I don't expect any special favors from the planet. So, hey, everybody, thank you for joining me for tonight. And I will see you next time. Take care, fly safe, and I will see you out there. Good night, everybody.